I'm going to let my wife tell you this story.
So listen, just the other day, I went and tried something totally different. I was like, let me put some blue on my nails. I was like, think that's going to just be something a little different for my personality, and I like it. And so the other day, I was going to wash the dishes, and I was going to hand wash the dishes. And so I said,
Keep it old school.
keep it old school. You know how us ladies are, once we get our nails and we're like, oh, let me make sure I have some gloves, right? So I thought we had some of those yellow gloves, the long yellow dishwashing gloves in the house.
The classic long yellow rubber ducky gloves.
Right.
gloves.
But I couldn't find any. But what I did find under the kitchen sink were like this box of like latex gloves, like just latex
The
gloves.
clear ones, the white ones.
Yeah, they're kind of like thin, short around the wrist or whatever. And so I was like, bet, let me go ahead and put these on, preserve my nails a little bit longer, and go ahead and get these dishes, get these suds going. And so I started washing the dishes, and everything is cool. It's really going great at first, right? We're like getting stuff done, washing, rinsing, all that stuff. And then as I get closer to the bottom of the sink and I have to go deeper into the water, I realized that the wrist is really, really short on these latex gloves, but it was too late. Like water already started seeping through the gloves, and it got to the point where the gloves like were dangling, like the fingertips. And what'd you call it? I was telling you about it.
Puddles in the fingers.
It was like, they were like puddles around each of my fingers, because the gloves were not made to be used to wash dishes in, right? And so I thought it was going to be an ingenious idea, but in fact, it was actually doing the opposite of what I needed. So it would have just been better for me not to use them at all, because the water, my fingers were soaking in water. Like they were just sitting there in the water inside of the gloves. And I was like, this is ridiculous. Why am I even doing, like, I tried to be great, but whatever. And so I realized that we were talking earlier today. We just finished actually recording an episode for our podcast, and we want to tell you all about this, you all married entrepreneurs especially, that many times we'll use latex gloves like duct tape, like the latex gloves, and we'll try to use that to like duct tape and stick together different strategies for a business, even within our marriage, and we'll try to make sure that things are working, and they will for a bit.
So it's like you're patchworking pieces of your business.
Yeah, and it looks like, okay, I'm gonna get by. We're gonna get by. Maybe you will a little bit at the beginning, and then life happens.
And your business gets tested.
Yeah, and then there's a rub in your marriage of even working together, and the duct tape, the thing that you expected to actually hold it together and really set a foundation, is really not a solid foundation at all. Just like those latex gloves are so thin, they're easily punctured, as well as when I went down into the water automatically went down into them, so it was just defeating the purpose. And so we want to just share something with you all. Those of you who feel like maybe there's some areas in your life or in your business that you all are working together on, and you think that, okay, we're getting the pieces together, but there's something still missing, because we're like trying to do this over here and put that over here with this over here and that over here with this right here, and you're realizing that it's not a legit business model. It's just pieces. And so what we've done for you all is we've put together the same system that we use with our marriedpreneur clients and our marriage coaches, that we help them to scale together like legit businesses, to build legacies, to impact your posterity from generation to generation, that you can pass down and really continue to have an impact well after you are gone. We put together our map, the one that we use with them. We are giving that to you all, and it's called the Marriedpreneur map. Oh, you want to show them?
Yep.
Look
Bam.
at this. Okay, and so you can go get your own download. You see there's about, how many steps? 8 steps on here?
8 steps.
It's probably backwards because of how the camera is set up. But anyway, go get your own. It's totally free, marriedpreneursecrets.com. Now, in addition to this, in addition to getting your Marriedpreneur map, your own Marriedpreneur map, we're also going through every single one of the steps, and what we're like taking you all behind the scenes on our podcast. So I think starting in episode 65 or 66.
65, I think.
We're taking you through every single step. So each step has its own podcast episode. How amazing is that? So we're going to be able to walk you all through this. So we want to just really encourage you married entrepreneurs who are building, you marriage coaches who are building or scaling, and you know there's more for you to do. You know there is a bigger impact that you're called to have. We want to encourage you on this journey, because it can be quite frustrating. and it doesn't have to be.
But that one is ours.
Yeah.
So you can go get your own.
Yes. So be encouraged. Comment below and let us know like what kind of business you're working on. What are some of the roadblocks that you're facing? I'm pretty sure it's already covered in the Marriedpreneur map. So comment below. Let us know what your business is, where you at, and all that good stuff. We look forward to hearing you. And thanks for watching. All right, y'all have a good one.